Would you like to double your productivity? Hi, this week's Weekly Radish, I want to look at productivity. Now, normally Weekly Radish is about self-care and taking care of yourself, reflecting on how we can better look after ourselves. But there's no getting away from it. If we can improve our productivity, then we can give ourselves a sense of achievement, a feeling that we're making progress, and that inevitably has an impact on our stress levels and our feeling of self-worth. If you find that you're open to distractions, that you may be a manager and you are always being interrupted and asked for, have you got 5 minutes? Can I just spare a few minutes of your time? Or you're somebody who finds yourself available to others and always willing to help, then you will find inevitably that your completion of your work will suffer. The time will take longer. You may make more mistakes. You may find it hard to focus when you are available and open to distraction and interruptions. So what I find really useful is to try and classify the type of work you do into one of three key areas, and I think about the traffic light system here as a way to help me get a strong visual on this. So if you think about the red, amber, green lights, categorize your tasks and your work into one of these three areas and minimize, close off interruptions and distractions accordingly in proportion to that. So your red light tasks, if you think about your red light tasks, there will be tasks that you need to focus on, and really any interruption, even the smallest of interruptions, somebody popping in, knocking on the door, saying, oh, sorry, I can see you're busy, and then moving out, just throws you off. Any of those particular high focus tasks, you identify them as red light tasks. And I'm not saying you have a big traffic light at the door that says red so everybody knows to not go in or what have you. But it is in your head about saying, these tasks are red light tasks. I need to eliminate all possibility of distractions. So I turn off all distractions, phones, emails, notifications, and I shut the door on the office. And if you work in an open plan office, you maybe step away and make yourself unavailable in order to get those red light tasks done, because the cost of distraction is so high in completing those tasks. Amber, the cost is less. You can handle some distractions, but you still need some reasonably free time, and that's where you may not absent yourself from the office, or you may not turn off all distractions, but you are prepared to say, for these kinds of tasks that may not need such a cognitive load, I still need some focus time. When you get an interruption, you're prepared to say, I haven't got time now, can I get back to you in? I just need an hour to finish. So you can handle the interruption, but you're ready to push people back unless it's an emergency. And then you have your green light tasks, which are those things that you can quite easily complete amidst the bustle. The phone ringing, you can quite easily pick the phone up and answer it and then get back to it. And recognise they're possibly low cognitive load tasks, mundane, repetitive stuff that you can dip in and out of. You're going to take the appropriate measures depending on the level of focus the tasks require. Learn the 6 steps to putting stress in its place by visiting timeouttoolkit.com and claiming your free ebook, Emergency Stress CPR.